welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Friday the 5th of May. I nearly said April then. Friday the 5th of May 2023, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we've got some astrology for today. We've got the moon in Scorpio all day. It's going to form a trine to Saturn, an opposition to Mercury, currently retrograding, and an opposition to the sun, because it is the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio today. So yeah, the trine to Saturn in Pisces, and then the opposition to Mercury and the sun in Taurus. We also have Venus sextile in Jupiter. So if yesterday was difficult with Venus squaring Neptune, then along comes Jupiter today to make it all right again, bringing big opportunities. Sextiles are supportive energies, whereas squares are difficult aspects to work with. So, you know, there's a lot of helpful energy supporting us around love today. So generally our emotional needs are met by bringing spirit down into matter. That expansion of love, heart and connection, opportunities opening up around love. When we connect to love within ourselves, it opens opportunity and it expands within us. Bringing ideas to germination as well. Oh my God, I was going to say something then it's just completely gone out of my head. Oh yes, so the energies today, I've just been sort of working out my rituals for this full moon lunar eclipse, combined with Beltane, astrological Beltane, which is happening, and looking at sort of what energies to work with and everything. It's sort of split into two. We've got the purging and detoxing of the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Okay, diving deep into our emotional quagmires, seeing what we've outgrown, what we've no longer need, what we've brought with us with the north, with the south node, cosmically and karmically into this life. What it's now time to let go of, and sense of pulling up by the roots. Where does it go to? All the way down, and freeing ourselves. And then the energy moves to the Taurian side of the chart, and it's like sort of what we're planting. So if you're pulling up the weeds, all the weeds with the Scorpio energies, then what are you planting in its place? What flowers or plants or trees, or what seeds are you planting? And with the Saturn in Pisces energies, I'm seeing it as like quite 5D, and it's like sort of, you know, the flowers of joy we're planting, the tree of bliss, the grasses of peace, or these are the emotions that we're planting and bedding in. And all the sort of the ideas and everything that we're bringing down and grounding into reality, anchoring in what you want to manifest. Okay, what you're releasing and what you're wanting to manifest going forward. And this energy you'll be taking forward with you until the new moon in Taurus on the 19th. We've got a full-on week that week. It starts on the Monday the 15th. We've got Mercury stationing direct. Tuesday the 16th, we've got Jupiter entering Taurus. Wednesday the 17th, Thursday the 18th, fairly quiet. Friday the 19th, we've got the new moon in Taurus. Saturday the 20th, we've got Mars going into Leo. Sunday the 21st, we've got the sun going into Gemini. And between about the 18th and the 20th, we've got this grand cross forming in fixed signs, but it's at the beginning of all the fixed signs. So let's just get this right. In Aquarius, we've got Pluto station just turned retrograde at 0 degrees of Aquarius. In Taurus, we have got Jupiter just entered Taurus, very close to the North Node, finishing its time up in Taurus. Going round to Leo, we've got Mars having just entered Leo. It's okay, I've just come back in here a different time of day, and my red kite is out the back there. So definitely nest in here or something. Fairly close by. Anyway, back to this. So yeah, Mars in Leo, and then in Scorpio, the South Node at the first few degrees of Scorpio. So this is going to be a very big week. So we're planting the seeds now, we're pulling up the weeds, and we're looking at what we want to plant, and that energy is going to be manifested towards the end of the cycle and into the beginning of the Taurus lunar month. So big energies. It's like okay, right, I'm doing this doing my Beltane online retreat on this day. It's astrological Beltane, but it's the same day as a full moon lunar eclipse. Let's have a look in to see what's going on there. And just, yeah, the energies are just massive, and it starts this cascade of energies. So let's do some cards. I will, after I've done this, I will be doing a full moon lunar eclipse reading, and posting that as well. So yeah, so let's see what the cards have to say for that as well. Anyway, back to this reading. We'll get to that one in a minute. Okay, what do we need to know for today, Friday the 5th of May 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? One more. Yeah, slobbing at home today. Shorts on. There was a label on my t-shirt, but I've just picked it off today while I've been reading and thinking about what I'm doing. And yeah, a dressing gown. At home, working all day, just slobbing out. Being comfortable, I like to call it. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Yeah, nice energy. That's where we want to be coming from. It's time to wake up. And then we've got break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. This is what I was saying about the Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse, about purging and detoxing, weeding, pulling stuff out by the roots, looking at where those roots go to. How far back do they go? When you think about sort of limiting beliefs, old narratives and old stories, false mindsets that we hold, that where we're blocked. If we trace those back to the roots, the end of the roots, where do they come from? Okay. And it could be that it is ancestral patterns. But today is a day to start breaking those chains. Oh, yes. The age of light, because that's what we're doing. We're birthing the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Yes, we have. So we're awakening. We're seeing where we've been tied and where we've been held to ancestral patterns. And things like that, limiting beliefs. And we're healing that, we're breaking those patterns, and in doing that we're rewiring the future. That's what I was saying, as you're pulling up the weeds by the roots and grounding and earthing in that Taurian energy. See it as being like a garden. What do you want to plant instead? What wonderful exotic flowers of bliss and love and joy and peace and everything. What do you want to plant in your garden? I want to plant mine with all the good things. Okay, so we're going to do the Crow Tarot today. Feels like a crow sort of day. Full moon, lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Let's have some crow energy. Right, crows, what do we want to know? What do we need to know for Friday the 5th of May 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support, guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and our greatest good? What do we need to know? God, I just love the smell of these cards. I've just got a really, you know, it's like sort of at school when you used to sniff pens and things like that. They've got a really nice smell, like something like that. Okay, we're at woohoo! What weeds are you pulling up from the roots? We have the Devil. Going into the past, we have the King of Swords. Below us, we have the Fool. Above us, we have the Nine of Cups, emotional wish card. And then we're moving into the Ten of Pentacles. Nice energy. The clarifiers, we've got the Knight of Swords, we've got the Ten of Cups, holy moly, and we've got the Hanged Man. At the bottom we've got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the Nine of Wands. That's all 4 nines. Have we got 4 nines? Let me just see. No, we've got 3 nines. We haven't got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, 2 10s and 3 9s. Okay, and we've got the Page of Wands, and we've got the Hermit. Okay, so let's just get all these out here. Okay, so in the middle of the spread, what chains do you need to break? The Devil. Ancestral patterns, breaking those. And I must admit, it was one of the things I was thinking about when I was like planning sort of the ritual stuff, about sort of, yeah, the ancestral stuff, and chasing it back, because often the things that hold us, you know, hostage, the addictions, the patterns that we keep playing over and over again, where we're bound, and we're limited, and we feel a sense of being trapped. Oftentimes, you know, it's not something from this current life. It's often stuff that goes back lifetimes, patterns. And when it comes up for you in this life, it's a chance for you to not just heal it in your own life, but to heal the whole ancestral line, heal all the ancestors, break those chains and free yourself. Interesting, I've just spent the last... in fact, I've just spent the whole time that the nodal axis has been in the Scorpio Taurus axis. I've just spent the whole time actually doing ancestor work. I love it when stuff like this comes off. It just makes me laugh, and it's like, yeah, it's like this is the breaking for me as well, because I have my south node in Scorpio and my north node is in Taurus, so it's extra potent for me working this last couple of years, working with these energies. And so this full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio is the last one associated with my south node. And the full moon lunar eclipse in November, oh no, at the end of October, something like the 28th of October, is when it's in Taurus, is conjunct my north node. So it's like this next 6 months is like what's the last thing that needs to be released in this cycle, and letting it go, so that by the time we get to the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus conjunct my north node, then it's like that springboard forward into my life's purpose, having worked through sort of all the old limiting beliefs, all the karmic stuff, all the ancestral stuff. And you know, I see myself as actually like taking off and flying. Once I've broken all the chains, we are moving into the age of light as well. We're awakening to this energy, you know. It's a big time. So yeah, look at where you're addicted to things, old patterns, stuff that you know you can't help yourself doing. Look at that, and maybe do a bit of a ritual tonight or something, or meditation or something, where sort of you look at the weeds and you pull them up and just see where the roots go to, or something like that. Pull on the threads until you come to the ancestor where that thing originated with, and then do the healing. Okay, so that's where we start off today, breaking the chains. Then moving into the past, we've got the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is cardinal air, fire of air. Cardinal air is Libra, okay, and the last full moon was in Libra, okay. So the energies we were working with at the beginning of April, when we had the full moon in Libra, those energies are moving away, and we focus now. We've moved round to Scorpio and the shining the light into the Scorpio areas of our life. So that's moving into the past. As we free ourselves and as we break the chains, we start a new cycle. We shift into the age of light. Okay, we liberate ourselves, and we can start planning and planting the future things we want to manifest into our lives. So the Fool, and then supported by Spirit. You know, what are you wishing for? The 9 of Cups. Now's the time to ask for it. Ask for it all. Don't play small. They always say that in a unlimited universe, you know, don't think small, go big. What, you know, if your wildest dreams, the best life you could ever imagine having, that's what you want to be focusing on to manifest today. Because it's coming in, the 10 of Pentacles, security, you know, something safe and secure to build on. And whether that's in your love life, whether that's in your career, whether that's the whole caboodle, I want it all. We're being told we can have it all. So get manifesting, people, get manifesting. Okay, the clarifiers. We have the Knight of Swords coming in, messages coming in fast. This is Gemini energy as well. Mutable air. I said about sort of that week, when Mercury goes stations direct, we start off with, on the Monday the 15th, with Mercury stationing direct, and we end on the Sunday with the Sun going into Gemini. Messages coming through between now and then, or it might actually be when the Sun goes into Gemini at that new moon, when we completed out this cycle. Messages coming in fast, okay, that bring emotional happiness. The happy ever after card, happy ever after over the rainbow, the 10 of Cups here, that emotional stability and happiness and joy. we've got the two best tens in the deck come out, and it's like, come on, people, look, woo! We can have it all. And I think that's especially true when you connect to the heart. Do the heart work, connect to the heart, and that's the place to manifest from. Then we've got the Hanged Man. And the message I got when I was looking at this and just pulled this over was, don't just think about sort of the physical realm. Yeah, I want a nice house, I want this, I want a car, I want a holiday. Think about sort of more from the 5D perspective as well. Because the hangman's ruled by Neptune, all that oceanic, high vibration stuff. Think about how you want to feel emotionally when all this comes back. Think about the joy, think about the love, think about the bliss, living life in a bliss state, manifesting at will through, your life and everything. That what's your greatest optimum potential that you could be in this life? And yeah, look at things from that perspective, not just about like 3D possessions and things like that. Going at the emotional level. Okay, so then the cards from underneath, which is what's going on in the subconscious. This could be the weeds. The weeds that we're pulling up. So let's have a look. We've got 2 9s. Okay. This can be some of the things that the chains that need breaking. We've got the 9 of Swords, the waking up anxiety in the middle of the night. With the 9 of Wands, that sort of putting up our defences. So I'm seeing this as like anxiety and fear, those deep subconscious emotions. If we want to get to the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, then we need to go deep into the subconscious and find these, where we defend ourselves against feeling vulnerable, what keeps us awake in the dark of the night, what's in the shadow areas. Okay, these are the things that we need to be looking for. These are the emotions at the end of the roots. Okay, so they're the things we need to shine a light on. And I like, this, we've got the nighttime worries, we've got the moon here in the 9 of Swords, the things that keep us awake, the shadows of the night. And then in the daytime, the 9 of Wands, we've got the sun here. So the fears and that fear of vulnerability, and, having to put up our defences during the day. Look into sort of those types of things today as things that bind you. Okay, with the Page of Wands, the inspiration, bringing it into the sunlight. Okay, a little spark of inspiration, a little spark of fire. Remember, it's Beltane today, so, it's all about the fire. It's all about the fire and the earth for me, actually. But, a little spark of a little aha moment. And then we've got the Hermit. So it's about going inside, finding that wisdom, taking the sun, taking the light into us, and finding it. I like the crow's got the lantern there, but if we look down here as well, we've got the star. Wishing upon a star, opportunities, openings, healing. It's all there in the cards. The crow deck never lets me down. So that's today's energy. Also remember that you've got Venus and Jupiter supportively helping you today as well. So yeah, it's all there for the taking. So excuse me, that's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, obviously please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. That would be fabulous. Help me grow the channel. And get these messages out to more and more people, just helping me do what I'm here to do. If you want a personal reading, If you want a personal reading, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. And yeah, if you did want to take part in my Beltane online ritual, it's happening 7:30 to 9:30 UK time, which is British summer time. Between, what did I say, 7:30 to 9:30 this evening. Again, message me, send me an email about how to pay. It's £22 and for 2 hours. It's going to be a magical mystery journey. I'm loving the energies. I'm excited about sort of what's come up to be covered and how we're going to cover that tonight. I'm going to bring in all my magic as I always do. So yeah, if you feel called to join us, come along in. There's a few of us, and the more the merrier as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, that's that. I know I keep forgetting to tell people about it. So anyway, I've told you about it now. Better late than never. Anyway, have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, and until tomorrow, next time. Thank you for watching.